Hello, and a big welcome to the Move, Rest, Live podcast. I'm your co-host, Menna Olvera, and with me is Carlos Leon. Together, we are the proud co-founders of the Leon House. We're thrilled to be on this journey with you as we learn from our guests about all things fitness, wellness, and lifestyle, furthering our goals of movement and rest in our lives to empower us to truly live. Let's get going.
I'm Carlos Leon.
I'm Menna Olvera.
And we are
the Leon House. Welcome to Move, Rest, Live. This is our philosophy of living and how over the years we've kind of just always shared, in some ways like friends do, our different modalities that have brought us different things in our lives. Like, remember that time you shared that big Buddha book?
Yeah, Awakening the Buddha Within. Or Awaken the Buddha Within, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, so it's through these experiences that we decided that we wanted to start talking about it as we age, because we've known each other for so long.
Yeah, I mean, over 27 years.
Right?
About 27 years. I think I met you when I was about, 26 years. I met you, you're one of my oldest friends.
I was 24, so you were like 30.
Yeah, so there you go, 27 years.
Yeah.
Almost 30 years of friendship, which is a long time.
And so we've seen each other age through each decade. And now we're both in our 50s.
Yup. Yeah. And proud 50 club.
So anyway, we wanted to share with you some of the things that we do to stay well and address adversity in our lives, because as you know, nobody's life is perfect. Everyone has their own BS to deal with.
Yeah, and their purpose. But the thing is that it's not going to be over one episode, obviously. It's going to be over a series of episodes because, again, we've been around for a while. We've done a lot. We've studied with great teachers. We've done great practices. And we lived life. And we've seen people being born and we've seen people die.
Yes, we have.
So
we're with you, and we know that we're in troubled times. So we hope that when you listen to this, it'll help bring a little lightness to you.
Correctamundo.
So as we started our company, you know, it's still a baby company, the Leon House, but we've managed to create some really great partnerships. And through our curiosity of learning, we started to study this thing called ketone IQ.
Ketone IQ, right. That came, how do I come across? Oh, one of the UFC fighters was taking it. And I was interested. I'm always interested in something that's going to enhance your performance without giving you such an aftermath. You know what I mean? So,
like the jitters?
The jitters, like Red Bull. I would never do Red Bull because it just gets me too jittery. Anyway, to make a long story short, I was interested in it, and our a right-hand person, Josh, got in contact with the company. So basically, it gives us a breakdown on what it is.
So first of all, supplements are something that I take very to heart. I'm not somebody that just starts popping things, because I feel like I'm not a chemist, so I never know if I'm like contraindicating something. But learning about this ketone IQ, and so this is what it says that it does, okay? It provides you fuel that is produced by our bodies when it is pushed to its limits or starved of carbs and sugar. Ketones are a powerful, natural, and clean fuel for the mind and body that is 28% more efficient at generating energy than sugar alone. And this is like a great question about comparing it to sugar. So does that mean that, because sugar does a dopamine hit, right, when you take it? So does this do a dopamine hit also?
I'm by trying it, I'm assuming it does, because be honest, as you know, it does give you energy, and it's sustainable energy. It's not like it's not like 30 minutes or not even 4 hours. It's like it bleeds. And I feel like when I do take it, it's not over the top energy. It's focused energy.
Yes.
It keeps you focused. Again, we don't get paid for this to talk about it, but I really think it's something to incorporate in someone's regimen.
Right. But I also feel like the ketone is in the everyday conversation, because people do the ketone diet? And essentially you're starving your body of the carbs and the sugar.
Correct.
to put yourself into a ketonic state. So this helps to accelerate the ketone levels within the body, if I'm understanding correctly. But these are the questions that we'll explore out of curiosity with Dr. Lat.
Right. But in the meantime, we're going to give it a taste test.
Okay, we're going to do a shot.
All right, so we're going to do a shot each. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud. Whew.
I got to be honest. It doesn't really taste well. But
it's medicinal tasting. I think of it as cleaning off the pellet. Because then you don't really, right now, would you want to like something sugary in your mouth?
No, I don't know.
Would you want a piece of bread in your mouth?
No, but the fact is I wouldn't,
Would you?
I know the benefits. It's like cough syrup almost, right?
Yes.
You know the benefits of the cough syrup.
Yeah.
And then, so.
And it's also just it became part of our ritual. Now, we started taking it in the morning and in the afternoon, but for me, it started to become part of my morning ritual. How about you?
Well, I actually, so I eat first before I take this. So right now I'm taking it a little later than I usually take it. So I eat first. I usually take it around 10:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. But I eat first before I take it. I haven't tried it without the food.
Do you have a morning ritual?
I do. Every morning I have a ritual. Before I train someone, I always meditate. And I have my time. No music, no phone. It's my time.
You're like setting up your day?
Setting up my day, and then 5 minutes in the end, I could see who's calling me or whatever. But other than that, I have to meditate every morning. Have to. Not only for me, for my clients, and for the people that are around me. They have me in a better space when I'm meditating.
Yeah. I mean, it's part of my life. But morning rituals are a funny thing when you're a parent. Because, I think like this morning I got up as part of my morning ritual. I get up before the household, mm-hmm. and I went on the couch to do my morning meditation, and I hear the down the hallway, and I'm like, here he comes. Right. And that's just part of it. So he just laid down with me and like hung out and read while I did my meditation. But there's like ways of, in your rituals, you have to kind of be flexible. Sometimes I could be rigid.
Yeah.
In the past, I was very rigid.
Right.
It had to be this way, and I had to go at this time. And
yeah,
I feel like now it's like, okay, if I at least put the effort and I have the essence of my ritual, I'm still being consistent.
Right. Well, if there's a will, there's a way.
So, I mean, I know that as we're aging and because you're a guy, like, do you do anything for your skin? Do you do anything like for your...
Yeah, absolutely. Because, when I was younger, my skin was very oily. Now, as I'm getting older, it's drier. So, yeah, I've been consistently using stuff for my face, that's going to clean it at night and also help rejuvenate, recellularize all the collagen and back to the skin as much as I can. But yeah, so yeah, and I just started that recently. As a younger man, I didn't care about that. I should have.
I do. Well, we did the Morpheus 8 with the Park Avenue plastic surgery and Dr.
Let's
Menna
put that clear. It
Olvera.
wasn't plastic surgery we did.
No, the name of the company is
the
Park Avenue Plastic Surgery.
Shout out to Park Avenue Plastic Surgery.
And Dr. Menna Olvera for sharing what the Morpheus 8 is, which is the microneedles with the infrared.
Which helps.
Radio frequency.
Radio frequency.
Okay, our producer Josh just corrected me. So Morpheus 8 is
microneedling with radio frequency, and it was created by InMode. It's InMode.
Okay,
InMode.
Did everyone get that?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Can you repeat it?
It was created by InMode, and it was biohazardous material.
Microneedling.
Microneedling.
With radio frequency.
With radio frequency.
But then I thought it did have infrared too.
No, in the microneedling, it basically improves the skin's texture, and the radio frequency lifts the skin.
So then it rejuvenates the collagen from the natural resource of your body.
And
Yeah.
when you remodel collagen, it makes your skin and the internal workings act as though it's like 10 years younger. So you're permanently changing the function of the skin.
Right.
So I need to go and get it done again, as you can see.
They recommend 3
3 treatments,
visits.
right?
Yeah,
we
three
had
visits.
we had one. We'll try and go back.
Yeah, we had one. I tell you, it worked for me in the beginning. My skin looked pretty immaculate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it was like a natural thing, so I didn't feel like I was putting anything foreign.
Amazing.
Anyway, so that's that. But then that also comes back to like self-care, right? Like how can we even, like, self-care is such a luxury right now if we think about just like in the context of the world.
Right.
And sometimes I feel very like, who am I to talk about this? But I feel like on the other end, who am I not to? We all need to know how to care for ourselves when times are scary and troublesome so that we can be grounded and clear thinking on life.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you have to find some sort of peace within, even with chaos. I mean, people say that there's no time for that, but there's always time for your well-being. Whether it be a massage, a walk, a workout, meditation.
And I think that's what I love about what we're doing, right? Is like, I'm very good at the rest part. I could be at home in front of the TV in a restorative pose, resting my body while still in the presence of my family. Like, it's part of my life. It's like brushing my teeth. Whereas the move part for me, I have to really carve out time to like go and move my body.
Correct.
But to be able to say to myself, okay, I can go and move and then I can rest and then I can feel this intertwining of myself. So now I'm strong, I'm agile, but I'm grounded and I'm in tune. Like, it's a true connection of my mind, body, and then my soul has some space to breathe.
Right.
And I'm circling this back to the reason why I'm so connected right now to our program is because I've been utilizing the 6-week program because I went to the doctor a few weeks ago and I found out my blood work wasn't as good as I thought.
Right.
And first I had to deal with the shock of like, oh my God. And then I had to go into action. Like, I couldn't be crippled by it. And I'm like, well, what am I doing? I have my own program that we created. So anyway, I'm in it. I'm in week 3.
Mm-hmm. How's it going? Good.
It's good. Week 3 is the challenging week because, especially because I have that hamstring injury. And so I have to be very mindful of movement and rest and the rest part so that I don't overdo it. And I went to Vinny the other day and we talked.
Vinny's our chiropractor.
And he talked about how I could be overworking my hamstring injury. He goes, it's kind of like picking a zit. He's like, you keep bruising it over and over again and you don't ever give it a chance to like completely heal. He's like, so just being mindful that even when you're doing your exercise, he's like, if it hurts on the first one, yeah, you don't do that exercise.
Right.
He's like, you just have to be mindful.
That makes sense.
So I wonder if challenges like this are going to come up to other people who do our program, let's say online, and they come to week 2 and week 3, and because they haven't moved maybe in a while, their bodies are going to hurt, right? And things and injuries are going to show up because if you're carrying, 10, 15, 20, 30 extra pounds, and that starts to rumble with the movement, the joints are going to kind of start to need to feel things.
Yeah.
I mean, you've always been skinny, so it's a different perspective. And I don't mean skinny, you're not skinny now, but I mean, your metabolism is very fast.
It's high. I mean, some people would say that's a good thing to have, but it's hard to put weight on, and it's always been hard to put weight on, but it's not, again, I'm not complaining about it. I'd rather have this issue than any other issue. But
you work hard too.
I work hard. I mean, I work hard no matter what, even if I'm thin, and I just work hard. I work out every day because it makes me feel good, not because I want to look good. It was like that for a long time. Now it's just like, I'm happy I can do 100 push-ups, whatever, I'm just happy that I can move. I'm happy to run 10 miles. You know what I mean? I'm just happy.
You sound
Yeah. So, I mean, working out makes me happy.
I'm happy.
Yeah, exactly. Working out. The whole point is that it makes you happy.
Endorphins.
Yeah, and then that's not even when I'm doing it. It's even more. It's even better because the endorphins are really kicking in.
Right.
So.
But you have a hard time resting.
I do, but when I'm at home, I don't. I mean, I don't answer the phone when I'm at home. I'm really adamant about taking that time for me, and so I do rest on the weekends.
So we only have about like 5 or 7 minutes left. But, you know,
We have 5
Carlos,
minutes left.
there's a lot of things out in the world about you, my friend.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So I just want to say we have been friends for friggin' ever.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I get annoyed when like I read an article about you and I know it's not true. So I'm going to read from this Kibble. I don't know what it is.
Good source, by the way.
And it's about Carlos Leon, okay? So when I read something that's false, you'll just go,
I'll say true. Yeah, right.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Carlos Leon, also known as Carlos Manuel Leon, is a former celebrity trainer and a Cuban actor. The roles Leon played in The Big Lebowski, Wishmaster 2, Evil Never Dies, and The Woodsman are among his most well-known.
True.
Leon was also famous in the late 90s when he was in a relationship with an American pop icon, Madonna.
True.
Carlos Leon is well recognized for his roles as Carlos Sanchez in Immigration Tango,
I forgot that was my name, but yes.
Diego Martinez in Ugly Betty,
Of course.
Oscar Asadorian in Special Victims Unit,
Love, yes.
and many more.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, here's your personal life. Are you ready? You have 2 children, Lourdes Leon and Mika Leon.
True.
And you share with your current wife.
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
Yes.
Okay. Though Madonna was married to Leon for 2 years, she
Never
didn't
married.
change her name to Madonna Leon.
Never married.
Were you engaged?
Never engaged.
I thought
Carry
you told
on.
me that story.
Carry
Okay. What is Carlos Leon's net worth?
on. That's what did it say?
Carlos Leon's approximate net worth is $5 million.
What an insult.
He accumulated his net worth from his dual profession as a personal trainer and then as an actor by working on various movies and television series.
Any actor out there knows this is all bullshit. Okay, no, that's not true.
Though he is a former personal trainer and hasn't seen much on television series or movies nowadays, he still has a high net worth.
Not true.
Your early earnings of Carlos Leon aren't exactly known. It can be estimated to be about $500,000 per year. Okay, so here's your height. Here's your height.
What's my height? This is a good one.
He stands tall at 6 feet 2 inches.
Oh,
True
good
or
heels.
false?
False. Come on, you know me. I'm 5'11" ish.
With shoes, you're taller.
Well, I'm 6 feet with
shoes.
shoes. Depends.
Okay. How old is Carlos Leon? Was born July 10, 1966, and this is currently 54 years old.
Oh, that's true.
Your birth name was Carlos Manuel
Yeah.
and Havana, Cuba.
No, I wasn't born in Cuba. My parents were both born in Cuba.
Where are you from?
I'm born and raised in New York City.
You're Manhattan.
A Latin from Manhattan.
Okay. His mother is Maria Leon and his father Armando.
Yes.
And he grew up in Cuba with them and
Nope.
one elder brother named Armando Leon Jr.
Yes. But we didn't grow up in Cuba at all.
Okay, so can we please note, not from Cuba. Born and raised as a Latin from Manhattan. Everyone say that again with me.
A
Latin from Manhattan. Okay. Yeah, your ethnic American nationality. It just says
Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit.
yeah, just you're about Mika, best known, your career celebrity trainer, the goal of becoming an actor in the entertainment industry. You debuted in the industry in 1996 in Nash Bridges.
Okay.
Yeah.
True that.
Okay. This led him to bag a role in the show Oz as Carlos Martinez.
True that. Love that. I love HBO, by the way.
So this is really great because we actually get a chance to look at all of your awesome artwork. I think like we're always in our wellness and fitness self.
Yeah.
That we forget that like you had these accomplishments.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. You appeared in television shows as Ugly Betty.
Mm-hmm.
True or false?
True.
CSI Miami.
True.
CSI New York.
True.
Person of Interest.
True.
White Collar.
True.
Law and Order, Special
True,
Victim.
True. Yes.
Blue Bloods.
True.
Law and Order, Criminal
True.
Intent.
True.
And you worked in 2006 in a roundabout theater company production of Three Penny Opera on Broadway.
True that.
You did. Yeah, I remember you wearing those boots.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready? Here comes your films.
Okay.
This is great.
Yeah.
Okay. You also worked on films such as The Big Lebowski,
Correct.
The Replacement Killers,
Yes.
Big Apple,
Yes.
Monster Ark,
Yes.
The Woodsman,
Yes.
Empire,
Yes.
The Last Marshal,
Yes.
Tyrone,
Yes.
She Hate Me,
Yes.
The Cry,
Yes.
Tricks of Love,
Yes.
and The Echo.
Yeah.
Thinking with Richard and Immigration Tangos, to name a few.
Yes.
You have
All
a
of them.
total of 13 acting credits.
13?
30.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was like, damn, that seemed more than 13.
But most people recognize you for your relationship with Madonna.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Maybe I should win an Oscar.
Well, it says, what awards have you won?
Okay.
Okay. You received an Angel Film Award recognized in Monaco International Film Festival for your brilliant performance in the movie Tricks of a Woman.
Oh, is that all? Is that all the awards I've won?
Hey, man, at least you won one.
I was just waiting for the next one. I didn't know. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I did win an award. That's right.
Oh, wait, you know what? You won that Trainer of the Year award from that New York thing.
Right. Yeah, but that's not an actor. But yes, I did
But
win
it's an award.
Best celebrity trainer for like whatever, New York.
Okay, you're not seen much on social media and likes to keep away from it.
That's not really true.
Not anymore. You met, Madonna met Carlos while they were jogging in Central Park.
She was jogging.
Okay. Care to elaborate?
She was jogging. I was riding my bicycle.
Okay. Did she come up to you?
No, she just screamed out to me, yelled out to me.
She was like, yo, bitch.
What's your name? What's your name?
Okay.
Something like that.
And you went, what?
Yeah, I was like 27.
Cocky.
I was a young buck, yeah.
And you were cocky.
Yeah, she was kind of cute. I didn't really know much about her back then. You know, I wasn't a fan of that. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. I didn't really know that much about her. I wasn't that kind of a fan.
You weren't into pop culture as much then?
I mean, I was into pop culture, but I was just not. I didn't go out buy a Madonna CDs.
Right.
You know.
Right. And you were also cycling at the time, so
Yeah,
your
I was
interests
interested
were...
in different things. I mean, I love music, but it was not that I was not into hers. I just wasn't aware of a lot of her music.
Got it. Lourdes Leon has become an internet sensation because of her social media presence.
Yes, I mean that and other things.
She's doing a lot of great things.
She's doing
But
modeling.
again, this thing is old.
Yeah.
So
it's all old. Yeah,
Right.
then not up. Then again, it's got to be 3 years old.
yeah. All right, so that's all I have. Is there anything else you want to share?
No, I think I'm.
Oh, wait.
I'm the founder of Apple.
Where did that one come from?
I don't know. Just an idiot.
Well, if you
I
were
hate
the
to say
founder
this.
of Apple, you'd be worth more than $5
I
million.
mean, if I was a founder of Apple, man, I have a new face. The fuck?
Did you just say that?
Yeah. I'm playing around. But I mean, come on. The fuck?
We don't do hormone replacement here.
No, not yet.
Not yet. We're in conversations about it, learning more.
Were you all in a serious relationship? Was this one?
Which one? Oh, were you and Madonna really in a serious relationship?
Very serious. Very serious.
What was the one thing that you hated that the press said about you?
I
the
was
most?
a sperm donor.
Yeah.
That wasn't true. Anyway.
No,
But
it's
now, I
thoughtful.
think they know now. They don't call me that anymore. And stupid people. I mean, I don't want to mention any names. There's one person that has this TV show that talks shit. I don't want to mention any names.
Okay.
He's an idiot.
But when you say talk shit, what do you
Like,
mean?
he just talks a lot of crap. He calls my daughter by her mother's last name as opposed to... He's done that quite a few times.
Like specifically like cutting your last name out.
Yeah,
your
cutting my last name, doesn't mention me. And I mean, not that he has to mention me, but there is an affiliation. My daughter wouldn't be in this world without me. But the guy is an asshole, and he's on TV.
Oh,
You know
I
who
never
you
knew
are.
that.
You know who you are.
What a jerk.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, I mean, it just doesn't serve anything.
No, I mean, I don't really. I mean, I do. I don't care But it does bother me, like almost to the point that like I don't want anything to do with you. You're almost cut out. I will never do your show or whatever. Not that he asked me to do his show, but whatever.
But if you were to be asked,
yeah, he's an ass.
Wow, I was just gonna say something about that.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, no, I just think that it's fascinating that people. I was gonna say, but that feeling you have is not because of who they are. I mean, any Latin man would feel that way about their kid. Like, that's my surname.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's more of like the father, the daughter, and like.
Yeah, it's my daughter. Yeah.
And you guys have a tight relationship.
Kind of puts that out of the picture. But it's a fine.
Yeah.
But,
Well, you know what we say to people like that? We wish you peace, just not around me.
Man, is there anything that we should know about you would like to tell us?
What do you want to know? I'm from a small town in California.
Yeah.
I've been in trouble. I've gotten out of trouble. I lived in LA for a long time, pursued acting.
And now you're here.
And now I'm here. No, seriously, life has been really good to me. I really have nothing to say other than the fact that like I've met a lot of my good friends when I was in my 20s and 30s, and I've grown up with you guys, and I've been able to, take my dreams to the next level. And I'm so grateful to, the opportunities I have.
So many.
Coming from a small town, I mean, you and I will go into this more, but we have very different backgrounds. And I think that's one of the things that helps with the yin and the yang, not just in our conversations, but also in our work and in our practice with our clients and our business, just bringing these unique and individual spiritual connections to help serve the world and serve others, so that I really firmly believe, we always take care of the physical body, and now people are taking care of the mental body, with mental health, mental awareness, which I feel like we've been on that tip for a very long time, like at least a decade, going through the mental health conversations just from our own life experiences. But now it's time for energy.
Yeah.
The energy body, and how do you manipulate energy to work for you instead of wasting the energy. And I kind of see it as like we have an energy field. That's how they do EKGs. That's how, science knows we all have energy fields. Okay. You walk in a room, you feel someone's energy that's bad. You're like, oh my God, I feel that bad energy. Good person walks in, you're like, oh, okay. So what debris have you attracted into your energy field that needs to be cleansed? And that's part of, I think, what we're doing. By moving the body, we can rest the body, and then we can cleanse the energy field so we can go back in the world as our best selves.
So that's what we need to know about you now.
That's what you need to know about me. I'm here to serve.
Amazing. We have a lot. We have so much.
So please tune in. If you have any questions or you want to send us some notes, you can always hit us up on Instagram. We are older folks, so we're figuring out this whole TikTok thing, I think, and Snapchat as well. But for now, we're on Facebook and Instagram.
We're on WARP.
Have you gotten notes from them?
Of course.
I haven't gotten any yet.
That's where they're, because you better look at your mailbox, girl. Where they find you.
Oh, keep moving.
All right.
All right.
God bless.
Peace out. Move, rest, so you can live.
That's right.
Thanks for listening, guys. Check us out online at our website, theoleonhouse.com, or Instagram, Facebook, and let us know what you're thinking. This podcast and any related content distributed on behalf of the Leon House, Menna Olvera or Carlos Leon, is meant for information, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Any information or opinions expressed within are not meant to replace medical advice or meant to diagnose, prescribe, or treat any disease, condition, illness, or injury. You should consult a healthcare professional of your choice regarding all matters concerning your health.